Hi, everyone. Coach is here. If you have a question, raise your hand and I'll bring you into the room. Rebecca Harlow.
Coach, your bench outscored your starters tonight, and just on a night where your starters seemed a little bit out of rhythm. What can you say about the way that you had guys step in and step up to mount that comeback tonight?
Excuse me. The bench was terrific. I thought we struggled. Obviously, we started the game very slowly, and they were very aggressive. And when that team is healthy, they're tough. They can score a lot of points. They're very well coached. And so we getting behind, and we knew it would be a much more physical game this time around. And so we were searching. I thought when Kevin Knox went in, he gave us 6 good minutes. That sort of got us going a little bit. And then Alec was terrific. Quick was great. I thought the minutes that Taj gave us were fantastic. And then we found a rhythm. The defense was much better in the second half. And then the fourth quarter, I thought we were making the right plays. We had a good rhythm. A lot of guys stepped up. I thought RJ was terrific all around. And we needed that type of performance from him, the 10 rebounds and 5 assists to go along with the 24 points. But we just found a way to win. And that's what you respect about this group. The resiliency and the fight in them and the willingness to work and sacrifice for each other.
Steve Popper.
Hey, Tom. RJ usually seems like a pretty calm guy. And end of the third quarter when he had that follow layup, looked like he was very emotional, pumping his fist, screaming and stuff. Just do you like to see that from him and kind of need that tonight?
I love the way he's worked all year, and you could see his confidence growing. He's learning every day. He's doing a lot of great things for the team. And I think the floor game has really expanded. He's starting to make plays. He's seeing the game, finishing a lot better. But his all-around play and just, the way he was able to stick to it and just keep going. And, we got great leadership from him. Alfred stepping up and giving us the minutes that he did. We needed everyone. Frank gave us solid minutes and scratching that win out. But RJ's really coming along and he's doing a terrific job for us.
Mark Berman.
Hey, Tom, was it impressive to do it without Julius? And is he sure was he at 100%?
I know he got dinged up in the game, and so he's just going to do whatever is necessary for us to win. And we found that once we got going a little bit in the second half, I thought that was critical. And then Obi came in and gave us really good minutes too, and it allowed us to give him a little bit of a rest. And then when we brought Julius back, I thought that energy that they played with was a huge factor in closing out the game.
Bobby Childs.
Coach, when you look down at the stat sheet, you missed 11 free throws, you 37% from the field, 25 from 3-point line, but you put 39 points up in that fourth quarter. So what stood out to you there?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing, and we knew we were struggling in terms of an offensive rhythm, but just finding a way to win was the most important thing. And whatever you need to do in the fourth quarter to get the win, I think that's where the focus lies. And we never lose sight of what the most important thing is. And you need everyone. So you need a number of people to step up. I think the offensive rebounding was huge. Those minutes, Taj had 7 offensive rebounds, but his defense, multiple effort, all the stuff that he does, sort of the unsung hero of the team, and great teammate, great practice guy. So as I mentioned, you need everyone.
Ian Bagley.
Tom, you've talked about, sometimes player diving for a loose ball can kind of spark a group. Did it seem to you like Taj, when he got that loose ball late in the third, when he dove on the ground for it, did you see that as sparking the group?
Yeah, we talk about it all the time. I think when you have a great effort guy and he makes that type of play, whether it's taking a charge, first to the floor, a loose ball, tip from behind, a second or third effort type play, I think everyone recognized how hard he was going after the ball. He was trying to will us to the win. And that does nothing but unite and inspire your team. And then you can see the bench get into it. And then everyone was fired up. And so you're looking for energy wherever you can get it from. And Taj has always been that guy. When Taj walks in every day into practice, you feel the energy. And that's what makes him so valuable.
Jamie Harris. Unmute Jamie. All right, we'll have to go back to you.
Yes,
Oh,
I'm
there
here.
you go.
Coach, this is Alex, fourth straight game scoring 20 points or more, and he's giving you offense in key moments. Can you just talk about his performance over the stretch?
Yeah, I mean, he just does it all. There's not any one particular thing, but he's real good in a lot of different areas. He can run the team, play the point, play off the ball, put it on the floor. He can shoot the three. He can finish oversized. He's got the total package offensively, and you can't speed him up. And I think that's huge. You can use him a lot of different ways. I thought that having he and Quick on the floor together, along with RJ, you got three guys that go off the dribble and get into the paint, force the defense to collapse, and then create easy shots. And I think getting to the free throw line, getting downhill, all those things matter. But just the way Alec plays, he doesn't start, but he's always oftentimes finishing, and that's probably the most important thing. And he's another guy that's willing to do whatever you ask of him, and he always puts the team first. And we have a number of guys like that. And it's hard not to respect those type of players. Those are winning players.
Thank you, Coach.
Yeah, thanks.
Now we got RJ.
Hi, everyone. RJ Barrett here. If you have a question, raise your hand and I'll bring you into the room. Amanda Hajar, Knicks Digital.
Hey, RJ, just your mindset, you stayed aggressive throughout the whole game, obviously paid off. Just what were you thinking? You guys got down early and obviously pulled out with a win.
I think we knew that they were going to come out, really aggressive. We didn't do a good job in the first half of kind of containing them. And, we weren't making shots, and it was kind of, leading to them scoring, but much better job in the second half.
Steve Popper.
RJ, I don't know if you were trying to just pump yourself up or the team, but end of the third quarter when you had that follow layup, looked like you were like pumping your fist, shouting. Were you trying to get the team pumped up there?
I was trying. I was trying to get team pumped up, myself pumped up. We had to fight. I knew we could get that win. We all believed it, and very glad that we went out and got this one.
Mark Berman.
Maybe the most impressive play, though, was that fast break with Beal all over you and you were still able to finish. I mean, how happy were you that you're able to do that against a player like Beal?
Man, he's a great player. He's really strong, too. I think it was just, we had great momentum. And we had great minutes from everybody. Quick came in, was huge. AB's been doing it all season. Obi came in, had great minutes for us. Taj stepped up big today. So, I'm really happy that as a collective unit, we did this all together.
Bobby Childs.
Julius has been, the leader for most of the season out there, and offensively he was off tonight. So what does it say about the team that you guys could, win a game like this when Julius is not dominating offensively?
Man, like I said, everybody can step up. I just named all the guys, and we all got each other's back. We got his back, and he's been our all-star. He's been our leader all year. We know he's going to come back strong. So we're just holding it down for him.
Rebecca Harlow.
RJ, something that we didn't get to on the floor there, but you mentioned Alec Burks, 4 straight 20-plus games for him. With the way that the guards have been injured and the way he's stepped in, what's impressed you the most about his play lately?
That's what he does. That's what he does. I see him every day. He's working hard. We work out together, almost every day. And just really happy to see him grow, see him do what he's doing. He's stepping up big time for us. We need him. And, very happy that we have a guy like that on our team.
Thank you, RJ.
Thanks, guys.
Hi, everyone. Taj is here. If you have a question, raise your hand and I'll bring you into the room. Rebecca Harlow.
Hey, Taj, there was a moment in the game there where it seemed like RJ was pretty emotional and you kind of were able to calm him down. I mean, just talk me through the way you led this group in that fourth quarter to get this win tonight.
Just stay poised. Even though Tibbs is always yelling the whole time, but when you really talk to him, he always just talks about staying poised, understanding how long the game is. Even on tough nights, just work the game. One thing he always says in practice is use your voice, and just trying to keep guys motivated, keep guys in the game, understanding how the game can change. Just stay with your principles, believe in each other, and just stay ready.
Mike Mancuso.
Taj, now that the trading deadline is over and for the most part you guys are going to be together fighting this out down the stretch, how nice does that feel that you guys are in this together and now you can make this move?
Well, that's always a plus. We always feel that we're together. We understand the circumstances. We got that underdog mentality. We've been through a lot of ups and downs so far in the year. So it's just great to just understand that the front office has confidence in us. And we got to continue to grow. This was a hard-fought win, but we can't just be so happy. We understand we got another tough game coming up against a talented Milwaukee team, and this one's behind us. But that just shows the character of our team. Just constantly continue working, and always be ready to step up. Understand the circumstances of this game and everybody most of the guys that were banged up. Just happy to get a win.
Steve Popper.
As you've known Tom obviously longer than anybody, I guess rate his halftime speech today after you guys are down 15. Was he not happy?
Well, he wasn't too hectic today. He gave us a calm talk, understanding. Basically, like just kept saying, just work the game, understanding the principles, stay together, believe, trust the pass, trust the shot. Because we really couldn't hit any threes early in the first half, but he just kept saying, believe in each other, trust the timing, trust the shot, and everybody just do what they have to do to get the W. And we just believe in each other. We kind of walked them down, being patient, play by play, and just trusting the system.
Mark Berman.
It seemed the whole team was sluggish for the first half and maybe most of the third quarter. Do you think what do you think it was? Maybe the trade deadline was on their minds, or what do you think the factors were?
I don't really think it was a trade deadline. I just think that, you know what I'm saying, it's really hard to beat a team 2 times in a row. They came out, we got to give them credit. They came out and they executed extremely well. They played extremely hard. They brought their physicality to the game. We had to adjust. And teams like that, you really can't slack on them because we really beat them pretty bad the first game. We understood they were going to come out really tough. But it's going to be games like that. You have to just trust the system, learn from it, and keep playing. And I think our young guys stepped up big. Though Kevin Knox came in and gave us a big burst. Just been coming in being aggressive. Obi, his defense, still late, was big. You know what I'm saying? We're still growing. We got a lot of corrections to make, but just the fact that our young guys still understanding how to just be patient and work the game and have a lot of poise late, this tells us we're on the right path.
Thank you, Taj.
Thank you.
Hey, everyone. Julius Randle's here. If you have a question, raise your hand and I'll bring you into the room. Rebecca Harlow.
Julius, it looked like you banged up your right leg there. I mean, first and foremost, just an update on your health. How are you feeling and what was happening out there?
I'm fine. I'll be fine. You know, my body usually recovers quick from stuff like that, so I'll be fine. I'm just glad we able to push through and, you know, show some toughness and come out with the win and protect home court. So we'll be fine.
Mark Berman.
Hey, Julius, were you hampered out there with the leg? And I mean, is it time that maybe you need a night off to rest?
My leg is sore, but I'll be fine, Mark. I'm not taking a night off. Absolutely not.
Bobby Childs.
Julius, what does this say about the team? I mean, you've been the scoring leader for most of the season for it. Tonight, your shot wasn't falling. What does it say for your team to come back and have that 39-point fourth quarter?
That's just who we are. Resilience. We just had to break the game down in increments, and we just said we wanted to get it down under 10 by the fourth, and we felt like we could come through and win the game. So, guys stepped up. They made huge shots down the stretch. AB, RJ made big plays. Quick made big plays. So Taj played big minutes. Our second unit did a great job with Obi. So guys stepped up, and that's what we need. Guys step up different nights to win the game. So it was good.
Steph Bondi.
Hey, Julius, do you take pride in leading the league in minutes?
Absolutely. I trained, when I went home and trained with my guy Mel back home. That's what we did, to be able to be durable, to be in great shape. Whether it's lifting every day, running every day, even when I didn't feel like it. It's for these type of times, in the season when guys wear out or wear down, I just feel like I get stronger in the season. So I definitely take pride for sure.
Ian Bagley.
Julius, what, if anything, has surprised you or impressed you about RJ's development in year 2 compared to year 1?
Just his steadiness, throughout the course of the game, shots weren't falling. And his mental toughness to be able to stay with it and make big plays down the stretch. He made tremendously big plays down the stretch. So that just says a lot about his growth and development. He didn't have to try to force anything throughout the course of the game. Shots, it's a miss or make league. Sometimes shots don't fall, but you got to stay confident. That's what he did.
Rebecca Harlow.
Yeah, Julius, and just to follow up on Ian's question there, I mean, you need RJ to play well if this team is going to be successful, but most of the time he gets to kind of lead on you taking the load. How big is it for him to be able to lead the bench tonight, just in terms of showing himself that he can do it if it's an off night for you?
It's great. You said it exactly. My shot wasn't falling, and I didn't necessarily have things going, but for RJ to step up was huge. And it wasn't just his scoring; it was his activity he had on the defensive end. When he was coming off the pick and rolls, he wasn't looking to score every time. He got touched some layups. He made the right plays, whether it's kicking to a shooter or being aggressive scoring himself. So it was huge. It was needed for us to win this game.
Thank you, Julius.